Hi, this is Erin, and I'm here to do the recap for the first episode of season 28 of The Amazing Race. I'm a little despondent because they decided to do internet stars this season, all pairs of internet stars, people who have been blowing up YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, and well, they didn't choose me. I'm not really sure why. I mean, not only am I pretty famous, but I single handedly brought back the 80s everything. Maybe it's because I had to take down my YouTube station. 80s. It was confusing, I guess. It was 8 E's. 8 E's. Get it? 80s. I had to take it down because people didn't understand it. So I'm working on getting something new. Anyway, I was not chosen. The show is obviously suffering from it, but we'll move on. Okay? We'll just move on. They did something new this year. Instead of all starting in one place, Phil called them all. They were all shocked when he called them, and they all started from their house. They all lived in nicer houses than mine because their YouTube station was not taken down. Their channel was not taken down, and mine was. So, and they all had to go to Mexico City. I've never been to Mexico City, but I think I'd be well liked there. I think the Spanish language people like me. Pretty much every language likes me, but whatever. I mean, I wasn't chosen, so I guess we'll never know. And they had to either, the first choice was they either had to find the mariachi person who was not playing the mariachi sound, or they had to build a firework thing, which obviously I would have been really great in either one of them, but wasn't chosen. And so let's talk about the people, though. I've got a breakdown of who they each is, but I'm sure they're also famous. You probably already know them all. But we've got like some kid from Alabama and his mom, and they're pretty funny. We got some guy, Tyler, and he's pretty funny. We've got some models. We've got like a guy who does like frisbee stuff. I mean, that's boring. I could do frisbee stuff. Anyway. I don't know. Just watch the videos below to know who they are. I really, it's beneath me to describe who they all are. So the mariachi one was obviously easier. You should have chosen the mariachi one. If you chose the firework one, you're dumb. Because the mariachi one, you said to listen. Was the horn playing? Yeah? Then don't pick him. No? Then he's the one. Go take him to the place and get your next clue. And all the people who did the mariachi were faster. So then they had to go to a place, and then they had to pick a time slot, but they were like 10 minutes apart. So really, it's not that big of an advantage if you got the first one, but you pretended like it was. And then you had to go down into a mine and then find these little puzzle pieces and assemble like this little mask. But the trick was you had to pick the right colors of the puzzle pieces. So you might thought you had the right 13 pieces, but you didn't. Now, some Lulus went, instead of finding the drums, which were still underground, they went to the top and then walked around, and that really screwed them over. I would have, of course, known that the drummers were below, and I would have assembled my mask, been first, gotten on the mat first, and been like, hey, Phil, what's up? It's 80s. 80s. Remember? 80s. It's the 80s. Right, Phil? So anyway, I've got the results below, but the cool thing was the last group, which was Dr. Scott and Blair the model, were not eliminated. They will have to face a speed bump in their next challenge in leg 2 of season 28 of The Amazing Race that I am not on. But they are still in the race. They decided to let everybody go, which I think is always the fair thing to do, Amazing Race. I think you should never eliminate anyone in the first episode because it's not nice. And I'm very nice. So tune in next week and I will recap the next episode. I'm sure you learned a lot. Thank you very much.